Hello, Anna Delman here, back again for day number 23 of our personal journey to change. And today the word again is the same as yesterday. It is regroup. And the reason I've decided to focus on it yet again is because it is so essential for us to understand the necessity to implement those things in our lives, to excavate our hearts deeply, to understand the reason we do the things we do. You have to mine out your heart. You have to dig very deeply. You have to figure out what are the reasons for your behavior. What are the reasons for that thing that you do, that you slip up with, that you have setbacks that cause you to fail. That thing is not it in isolation. It is an expression of what's going on deep down inside. What's going on. It's a deeper need that you need to expose that's causing you to stumble. You need to go deep down and find it and root it out. Remember that no matter what the trigger is, you can't blame shift and blame others for your behaviors. You have to own it. And when you own it, that is when you start the journey towards change. Examine your heart and give one reason for your discontent. Name it. Say what it is. Don't hold back and blame shift. Identify that one thing, and then from there you can move forward. If you are having a struggle with trying to figure out what it is that is causing you to down spiral into failure, find out what you're angry about. Explain your anger. Start rooting it out. Explain your anger. Why are you angry? Who are you angry with? Is that anger justified? What were you thinking round about the time before you had that lapse? Who were you spending time with? What is your community like? What are those people that you're surrounding yourself with? Are they good for you, or are they distracting you and causing you to succumb? Where were you when it happened? Were you at home, at work, on a sports field, in a car, out shopping? What did you see or what did you overhear, once again, that caused that trigger? What is your home life like? What are your friendships like? Are your friends truly friends, or are they the kind of people who encourage you to act and behave in ways that are not suited with your goals? Figure that out. Where would you like to be instead of where you are? Would that truly make a difference, or is it just another distraction from rooting out that deeper reason for life not functioning as you would like? What would make the situation different, if anything? And I think if you truly examined all of that, you would realize there's just one thing that would make it all different, and that is you. And in my life, that is me. So I know I have been saying that I have this little spike, which is a kebab skewer on a platform, and I have said that this is the foundation which I'm going to spike my daily notes to myself and let them grow tall. That's just to me, a symbol of what my true foundation is, that true platform on which I am building my life. And that is my worldview, which is founded in my faith. What is yours? What is that reason you have for your getting up in the morning, for functioning, when you meet people? What is the reason for the smile that you have and wanting to encourage other people? What foundation are you building on? You need to define it. If your heart is not settled on a belief system and knows what it believes in, it will follow and be in line with your emotions. So if your heart doesn't know the foundation and the truth on which it should be anchored on, your emotions are always going to sway it and distract from what you're trying to build and what you're trying to do. Emotions can't choose different from what they want, from being expressed. They can't unless you change that foundation. You're going to have the same setback, relapse over and over again. So you need to teach yourself on how to be different. I used an example the past 2 times we visited together, or when I twirled and twisted my hair. That was not the emotional reason of soothing myself, of self-soothing. That had really nothing to do with what was wrong and offensive in my behaviors. The true reason, the true thing that was going on was deep down inside. I was discontent, I was dissatisfied. I didn't want to, truly I didn't want to be there. I made up for it when I realized my behaviors were out of line, where I volunteered more, I committed more, I did more than anybody else on a committee. We can change, and when we do, beautiful things can happen. The result of my recommitment at that time was extraordinary, not only for myself, but for the people who those changes impact. We can do it. So I encourage you to put off those old negative behaviors, look deep down, deep inside, and figure it out, and then put on new ones that will serve you well, not only for a moment, but for your future. So tomorrow I hope you will come back and join me again when we work on day 24. So today, again, remember, it's regroup, and it's essential to take another deep, long, hard look at why we are not functioning exactly how we should or want to. So take care, God bless, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.